Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast that dives deep into the fascinating lives of history's most intriguing figures. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the ever-brilliant Alice.
And hello everyone. Today, Bob, we're tackling a true American icon, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Prepare yourselves for some presidential deep dives and possibly some surprisingly quirky facts.
That's right, Alice. Beyond the iconic beard and the top hat, Lincoln's life was full of twists and turns. He wasn't born into privilege, you know. He was born in a log cabin in Kentucky. Talk about humble beginnings. Can you believe it? The future president of the United States started in a log cabin. The epitome of the American dream, some might say. A true rags to riches story.
Absolutely. And that log cabin wasn't some quaint, picturesque structure. It was a basic, rustic dwelling, a far cry from the White House. Speaking of humble, did you know that his formal education was minimal? He was largely self-educated, honing his skills through voracious reading. Imagine the dedication. And before he was president, he was a lawyer, a state legislator, even a captain in the Illinois militia during the Black Hawk War. A true Renaissance man of his time.
A Renaissance man with a killer beard, I might add. But the Black Hawk War, now that's a lesser-known fact about Lincoln's early life. Most people associate him solely with the Civil War, but this earlier military experience certainly shaped his leadership style. And speaking of leadership, his presidency, wow, he navigated the incredibly tumultuous waters of the Civil War. And let's not forget his groundbreaking Emancipation Proclamation, a monumental act that set the stage for the abolition of slavery. That's not just leadership, that's historical impact.
Exactly. The Emancipation Proclamation wasn't just a declaration, it was a strategic military move as well, weakening the Confederacy by depriving them of their labor force. Clever, right? But it wasn't all smooth sailing for Honest Abe. He faced intense opposition from both sides of the political spectrum. The Copperheads, the anti-war Democrats, were particularly vicious in their opposition, even plotting his assassination. Talk about a high-pressure job.
And then, of course, there's the assassination itself. Shot at Ford's Theater just days after the Confederacy surrendered. Such a tragic end to such a monumental life. It's still chilling to think about today. And the sheer number of conspiracy theories surrounding his death, it's endless.
Absolutely. The sheer amount of speculation surrounding his death is staggering. It's a testament to his lasting impact on history, I suppose. But despite the tragedy, Lincoln's legacy remains untarnished. His unwavering commitment to preserving the Union, his efforts to abolish slavery, and his remarkable leadership during a time of unprecedented crisis continue to inspire generations. He's more than just a president, he's a symbol of hope and resilience. And that, my friends, is a story worth chronicling.
Indeed, Alice. And that's all the time we have for today's episode of Chronicles on the Focus. Join us next time as we delve into another captivating historical figure. Until then, keep those minds curious.